is Sarah Nigam. I'm from Sri Lanka. Professionally, I'm a lawyer. Mainly, my work is around human rights and peace building. When it comes to education in Sri Lanka, everybody has the right to education, and education is free for all. We do have government schools and also we do have private schools. So mainly the private schools, the people who can afford, they would send their children to the private schools, and government schools also have they have a very good education system in main cities, but when it comes to the rural areas, there are schools where they don't have enough teachers, especially for subjects like English and science and mathematics and these kind of subjects. We see that we have schools with very high standards where they have well equipped labs and everything, but at the same time there are schools in rural places where children have to walk miles and miles. When you talk about the situation for women in Sri Lanka, we cannot be really happy about it. Of course, we have many women who are working at grassroots levels, taking the leadership in their communities, but yet, when it comes to decision-making positions, we see that there's a huge lack of women's participation. In Sri Lanka Parliament, we have less than 5% women representatives in our parliament. We have 150 years of history for this tea plantation, but yet we see that the issues of these people remain the same. For past 150 years, these people almost have been living in the same bad condition, I would say. These people don't even have their basic needs, I would say. Like, they still live in this lying house. They don't own a house, they don't even own a land, and they have so much of restriction. They can't even have an extension for their house without the permission of the management in the plantations. Sometimes we think that we can't do anything, that Sri Lanka is in a faraway place, but still there are so many ways that you can be part of. You share the voice of a young person who is suffering in Sri Lanka with your friends or with your other peers in your society. So that itself is that you're giving a voice to the voiceless. That itself will give you the opportunity of being a peacemaker. Sometimes we think that we have so much of problems in the world and we can't solve everything. Yes, true, we can't solve all the problems, but at least we can change the world for one person.